This is a presentation of the Nebraska State High School Basketball Tournament on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Driving left side is Boyer, picks up his dribble, looking for some help, decides to go up strong with it, and the layup will rattle home. Jack Riley picks the pocket of B.J. Bradford up the floor to Jack Hostrider. Watch out! Morfisi in the lane, kicks it out. 3-ball, Townsley, right wing, it's good!
Coverage of the Nebraska State Basketball Tournament is presented by App Foundation Repair, the NDOT Highway Safety Office, Roofing Service Company, High Electric, Southeast Community College, Members-Owned Credit Union, Union Bank and Trust, Mosaic, the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame, Platte Valley Equipment, and Double Eagle Golf. Now calling all the action from Pinnacle Bank Arena, here's Nick Sainert.
It is the Class D-1 girls quarterfinal game here from Pinnacle Bank Arena. Good morning. Happy state tournament week. Nick Sainert joining you once again from Pinnacle Bank Arena. It's Ravenna, the 1 seed, coming in at a 24-2 record. They actually, fun fact, started the season 0-1, went on a 23-game winning streak, but then lost to Centura just about a week and a half ago by 10 to get their second loss of the season. They're going up against Sumner, Eddyville, and Miller, the Mustangs, the 8 seed. We'll see if they can pull off the upset, and so far they win the tip, and it's going to be controlled by the Mustangs to start things off. Allie Rohde will run the point for SEM. They throw it into the corner to Kaylee Jackson. She has the near side right in front of us, guarded tightly by the defender. Now they throw it up top. It's going to be over the head and taken away by number 0, Tori Skelenar. She'll go up strong and is immediately fouled. Tori Skelenar, now the one that we have to kind of watch for Ravenna, as she's a senior, 5'7", a guard, like I said, leading scorer for this Ravenna Blue Jays squad, as she's averaging 18.5 points per game. She goes to the line to shoot 2, first one on the way, and we have our first points here in the girls state tournament action. Once again, Nick Sainert joining you from Pinnacle Bank Arena. Appreciate you guys hanging out wherever you may be and wherever you're listening from, as Skelenar will convert both free throws. And once again, Ravenna's going to get in your face. Full court defense as Jackson has it down on the block, right on the doorstep, puts up the layup. Too strong offensive board to SEM. Put back, second try is good by Taryn Arbuthnot. And it's all knotted up at 2 apiece. 7:20 to go. First quarter just underway here in the D1 quarterfinal game. Pinnacle Bank Arena Girls State Tournament. Number 21, Kennedy Hurt has it for Ravenna now. Right side, this will be Morgan Fidelki up top. Skelenar to Coulter. Now top of the key. Back the other way. Left side, 3-ball on the way. No good. Too strong by Morgan Fidelki. And SEM, Sumner, Eddyville, and Miller gets the defensive rebound. She'll cross the timeline now. Hand it off to number 22, Jacelyn Hoos. She has it now top of the key. Right side down on the doorstep. Right-handed layup goes up strong. Hits the side of the backboard. No call. Going to let them play early on here. No good on the layup. And Ravenna going the other way now. 6.5 to go. First quarter. Skelenar left side. Kennedy Hurt standing about 35 feet away from the basket. They'll just work it around the perimeter from side to side. 6:25 to go. First quarter. 3-ball on the way. Skelenar not even close from the right wing. Goes out of bounds after it misses everything. And with 6:22 to go in the first quarter, Sumner, Eddyville, and Miller will get the ball back as we have a takeaway. And once again, I mentioned that full court defense by Ravenna is going to cause fits for any team that you see in D1 action if they have that relentless motor. And right there we saw it's Tori Skelenar will have to go back to the line and shoot 2 as she was fouled after she stole the inbound pass. And she'll go back to the line to shoot 2 shots. Skelenar misses the first off the back iron. Both these teams about 2 hours and change away from Pinnacle Bank Arena, so they had a little bit of a road trip to make this morning as Skelenar misses both free throws but gets her own miss somehow after it was tipped a couple times. Now they throw it out top, back to Skelenar, left side. Kennedy Hurt with it in the far corner right in front of SEM's bench. Now cross-court pass going to be taken away by SEM as number 3, Taryn Arbuthnot, out and running in transition, takes the foul. No shot, but she draws the foul. I'm surprised that there was no continuation there, but the official underneath the hoop said or waved it off, so it'll just be an inbound pass underneath their own bucket with 6:04 to play in the first. So SEM looking to take the lead here early on. Inbound pass up top to Jacelyn, who she throws up a floater, no good. Offensive rebound, and we have a foul on the way back up as Taryn Arbuthnot will go to the line to shoot 2 with 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Once again, if you want to join and see kind of a little bit of what's going on in the arena, you can go onto our Starter Heyman Jewelers video stream, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, and kind of watch what I'm doing, what people are doing behind me. Is Arbuthnot's first free throw is no good. Or if you're listening on the FM dial, we appreciate it. TheTicketFM.com, the 93.7 The Ticket app. Wherever you may be, you can listen and tune into the girls and boys state tournament this week and next week. Second free throw, Arbuthnot, no good, rattles out. Defensive rebound corralled by the Blue Jays, and they will go the other way now as Skelenar passes it to Kennedy Hurt on the left side. Blue Jays, a little bit of a lull, I suppose both teams are, as they get it inside, kicks it out. Skelenar will try a 3, just short, and the offensive rebound stays with the Blue Jays for a moment. Bodies flying on the hardwood. And SEM is going to corral the basketball, and we have a timeout called by Sumner, Eddyville, and Miller as John Rohde wants to talk things over. 5:36 to go, first quarter. Let's go ahead and take a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back from Pinnacle Bank Arena on 93.7 The Ticket. Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basement? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting WeFixBasements.com or call 402-804-1024. F Foundation Repair. We fix basements.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
SEM to inbound, and they have to throw it all the way into the front court to get it back as the Mustangs going to work. Jackson has it, throws up a wild shot, falls and hits the hardwood, and the shot will be blocked and taken away by Ravenna. So back the other way we go. Skelenar crosses the timeline, driving left side. Now she'll slow things down, throws it out top. Now Kennedy Hurt with it right side to Aspen Wick. They try to get the entry pass down low. It's going to be knocked out of her hands, and somehow it's saved in bounds by SEM. Nice play by Kaylee Jackson to throw it off the shin of the Blue Jay defender, and SEM's going to get the basketball. We're still knotted up at 2 apiece. 5:09 to play in the first quarter. So 5:09 to go, opening period of action here at Pinnacle Bank Arena. First game of the girls tournament. There's a game going on at Devaney right now in Class C1 girls action. The update there, North Bend leads 9-0 over UTAN as we have a foul on the inbound pass. Actually going to be called a jump ball rather. So one official had his arm up in calling it a foul. The other one runs in, calls a jump ball. So it's going to go to the Blue Jays. Ravenna will get it back and they'll inbound it directly in front of us here, just a little bit to my right, as they throw it inbounds to Morgan Fidelki. Kennedy Hurt left side now into the far corner. Cassidy Hurt throwing it to Kennedy Hurt. Skelenar to Wick, working it around the perimeter. Kennedy Hurt almost wanted to pop a tray, decided to pass it up, and she gets the loose ball after it was deflected out of her hands. Kennedy Hurt left side, crosses over, kicks it out. Skelenar trying another 3, and she finally hits one. She is now 1 of 4 on the day, and Ravenna takes the lead back 5-2. And SEM able to break the pressure relatively easily. Kaylee Jackson on the doorstep gets it to fall. It's 5-4. And wow, a scoring explosion as we've had 5 total points in the last 30 seconds of play before not even having a point in the previous 2.5 minutes. So here comes Ravenna back the other way. Cassidy Hurt. She wears number 20. Kennedy Hurt wears number 21. The Blue Jays in their white uniforms with the Blue Jay across the front. Layup on the doorstep is missed by number 3, Morgan Fidelki, and defensive rebound goes to SEM. Down low, Kaylee Jackson throws up a shot. It's going to hit the backboard, but she is fouled. Now, one thing, so we saw it there, number 3 for Sumner, Eddyville, and Miller, Taryn Arbuthnot, who will go to the line to shoot 2, kind of lost track of where she was at. Now, you have to also understand, I mean, these these D1 team, well, any high school team, I should say, are used to playing in a much smaller, much more compact area, as Arbuthnot's first free throw is good. So when we talk about depth perception, I mean, you're not used to usually being able to see 500 seats but directly behind the backboard when you're shooting a shot. So you might lose a little bit of whereabouts. You might lose your whereabouts throughout while you're navigating this hardwood. So Arbuthnot's second free throw on the way is good. And Sumner, Eddyville, and Miller has their first lead of the game at 6-5 with 3:55 to go in the first quarter. So once again, Ravenna, the 1 seed, 24-2 on the year. SEM, the 8 seed, comes in with an 18-4 record. Cassidy Hurt to Skelenar on the left wing. She's going to be fouled immediately on the left wing by number 22, Jacelyn Hughes. It'll be her first. So it'll be a sideline inbound for Ravenna as they get it in to Morgan Fidelki. Now left side Hurt. Back to Fidelki on the left wing. Gets it, her pocket picked momentarily. Body's on the floor. Fidelki gets it back, and Skelenar takes it away from her. Now Hurt, left side. 3 ball's going to be blocked. Offensive rebound by Fidelki. Throws up a layup. No good. And we'll have an offensive foul called on Sarah McEwen, as that'll be her first personal foul. The third team foul against the Blue Jays. Taryn Arbuthnot is back into the game for Sumner, Eddyville, and Miller after a short breather. Caitlin Ryder is checked in for SEM as well. Also into the game for the Ravenna Blue Jays, Kelly Herta. So SEM trying to go to work to send their lead as Arbuthnot in the lane, throws up a contested shot and somehow gets it to rattle home. It's 8-5, SEM out in front. 3:11 to go, first quarter. Skelenar trying to answer quick, and she does on the transition layup on the left side of the hoop. Finishes with the right hand, and under 3 minutes to go in the opening quarter, it's 8-7. SEM on top of Ravenna. Arbuthnot down low in the lane, throws it on the doorstep to number 24, Micah O'Neill. And there's going to be a blocking foul called on the Ravenna Blue Jays. The coach for Ravenna, Noah Molesby, not pleased, as he's trying to say that O'Neill was out of control and they bailed her out with a blocking foul. But either way, it's going to be a foul on Ravenna, their fourth of the quarter. Inbound pass to O'Neill in the lane. Taken away by her from her by Fidelki. And Ravenna going the other way now, across the timeline. Here's Cassidy Hurt, draws the 2 defenders, kicks it out. Skelenar trying for her second 3, and she hits, and Ravenna is back out in front, 10-8. 2:34 to go, first quarter. Ryder has it right side. Now finds number 12, Jenna Claflin. Down low, O'Neill, back to Claflin in the paint, off the glass, too strong, and the defensive rebound goes to Ravenna Blue Jays and Sarah McEwen. Here comes Skelenar, left wing, has to back it out, slow things down, working it around the perimeter. Cassidy Hurt 3 ball on the way too strong, and the rebound will go out of bounds off the hands of the Ravenna Blue Jays and number 3, Morgan Fidelki. So with 2:06 to play in the first quarter, it'll be SEM basketball. So 2:06 to go, first quarter, 10-8 Ravenna over Sumner, Eddyville, Miller. The beginning of a long day of basketball. Long couple days of basketball as well, as we have a takeaway right in front of us by Tori Skelenar in transition, trying to beat the defenders, does so. It's a layup by Tori Skelenar, and Ravenna now leads 12-8 as Skelenar jumped in front of the passing lane and took that basketball away. SEM, after being up 8-6, has seen a 6-0 run by the Blue Jays. Missed layup, offensive rebound. It'll be they let him play. No jump ball. And finally, in traffic, Ravenna takes it away after the missed shot. And here comes Fidelki. Kicks it out. 3 ball on the way. No good by number 10, Kelly Herta. And with 1:19 to go in the first quarter, it's 12-8 Ravenna. In transition, we're going to have a kicked ball violation charged to the Blue Jays. They're going to let them play here early on. Man, that felt like a long time that both teams were fighting over that loose ball. Almost could have been called a jump ball in my opinion, but rather just let them play and you might have heard the SEM fans behind me not happy with the continuation here in the first quarter. So inbound underneath their own hoop for the Mustangs of SEM. They get it inside to number 22, Jacelyn Hu. She's now trapped in the corner, bailed out there by Ryder in the near corner. A lot of bodies just standing around here, and there's a traveling violation called on Caitlin Ryder. And poor spacing was the issue there for SEM, as there were about 5 bodies trapped just in the near side corner, and nobody was really moving. The dribble had already been exhausted, and it was just a whole lot of nothing going on. On the doorstep, number 11 for Ravenna, Claire Coulter, goes up strong with it after a nice dish by Skelenar. She misses the shot as it was blocked, but she has fouled as well, so she'll go to the line to shoot 2 shots with 54.1 to go in the first quarter. First one by Coulter, no good, just off the front iron. So Claire Coulter, a 5'10" senior, averaging just around 3.5 points per game, unable to connect on either free throw, and so it's an empty possession, empty trip for the Blue Jays. Back the other way we go. SEM trying to push the pace, now kicks it out. Ryder in the near corner, working on Hertz, now kicks it out top to Rohde. Allie Rohde, cross-court passes through the hands of Taryn Arthbuthnot, and it'll be a turnover, Ravenna basketball. 38.6 to go. First quarter here, Pinnacle Bank Arena, D1 quarterfinal matchup. Ravenna and Sumner Eddyville Miller. As Cassidy Hurt brings it up, finds Skelenar. Now it's cut there by Cassidy Hurt to gets it to fall on the nice assist by number 1, Aspen Wick. It's a nice job there by Kennedy Hurt rather, off the dish from Aspen Wick, as we have bodies on the floor and we have a timeout charged to Ravenna. So Sumner Eddyville Miller having a tough time controlling the basketball here, as they've had quite a few turnovers and they succumb to another one there as Ravenna takes away the basketball. It is just a 30-second timeout, so we'll go ahead and keep it right here. Once again, we'll have every single game over the course of the next 2 weeks right here on 93.7 The Ticket. Update from over at Devaney in Class C1 action. North Bend leads UTAN 19-5. That one's in the second quarter. We are 12 seconds away from reaching the second stanza here. 14-8 is the score. Ravenna over SEM. So it'll be Ravenna basketball. They'll sideline inbound right in front of their bench. Morgan Fidelke, will bring it up across the timeline. Kennedy Hurt with 4 on the game clock. Entry pass down low, deflected, taken away, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Blue Jays with 1.8 on the clock. Now, reminder, no shot clock in any class other than Class A. So shot clock will not be in effect here. As Coulter gets the inbound pass, throws up a 3 at the horn. It's too short. And at the end of the first quarter, your score, the number 1 seed, Ravenna Blue Jays, lead the 8 seed, Sumner Eddyville and Miller, 14-8 here in the D1 quarterfinal. We'll be right back on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Basketball fans know assists are crucial to winning. The skill of setting up others is an art, and one Nebraskan team that takes art to a new level is Platte Valley Equipment. Their team always sets you up for land care success with sound advice and John Deere equipment. Platte Valley also always delivers low monthly payments. That's one assist, that's a slam dunk. Visit PlatteValleyEquipment.com today, proud sponsor of the 2023 NSAA Boys and Girls High School State Basketball Tournament.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nick Sander back with you at Pinnacle Bank Arena. SEM and Ravenna started the second quarter. Ravenna leads 14-8 over Sumner, Eddyville, and Miller. It will be SEM basketball to begin things here in the second quarter as we have a quick trap near the timeline, but the Mustangs get out of it. Now number 22, Jacelyn Hoos will pass it off to Micah O'Neill. She's caught in the corner, now throws up top Rhodey at the top of the key, guarded by Sklenar. Now back to O'Neill. She'll dribble now to the top of the key as well. Backs it out near the H at the Huskers logo at center court. Kicks it out. Rhodey, 3-ball on the way. Just off to the left. Saved in bounds right into the hands of a Ravenna Blue Jay defender. So here come the Blue Jays. First time here in the second quarter as Fidelki dumps it down low. Turnaround layup. Good off the glass by number 11, Claire Coulter. Nice job there by Coulter to get the turnaround shot to fall. And in a blink of an eye here, SEM has been doubled up 16-8. They trail Ravenna. O'Neill in the lane takes the foul, and we are going to have no shot on that attempt, or on that foul rather. So it'll be a inbound from underneath the own hoop. So it'll be number 0, Allie Rhodey to inbound for SEM. The 5 out there for Sumner, Eddyville, and Miller. Number 12, Jenna Claflin. Number 24, Micah O'Neill. Number 3, Taryn Arthbunot. And number 4, Caitlin Ryder, who has the basketball right now. Ryder almost lost it for a moment. Active hands and just throws it out of bounds. It'll be deflected, unfortunately, by Ravenna. So it'll stay with SEM. Mustangs wearing their purple jerseys with gold lettering. And they get the inbound pass here to O'Neill. 6:48 to go, second quarter, 16-8. Ravenna with the lead over SEM. In the lane, shot by Taryn Arthbunot is going to be no good, but she is fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2 shots. Taryn Arthbunot at the line. Spins the basketball in her hands, takes a breath, throws up the free throw. It's good. 16-9. SEM breaks a scoring drought spanning over about 6 minutes of game time there. They trail 16-8, or 16-9 rather. Arthbunot's second free throw rattles home. And it's just a 6-point Ravenna lead, 16-10. Kennedy Hurt with it, right side. She'll wait for the rest of her teammates to get down into the front court. Now corner to Hurt. Once again, she dribble, drive, kicks, 3-ball on the way. Good by number 3, Morgan Fidelki. On the near side corner, nice shot there by Fidelki. Better find by Kennedy Hurt. And it's a 9-point Ravenna lead. 19-10, 6:18 to go. Second quarter, Micah O'Neill with it, right side. A little out of control, but gets her balance back. Now throws it Ryder at the top of the key. Ryder dribbles on the block, passes out. This is going to be Arthbunot, throws it off the foot of a defender. It just kind of sits there, and it'll be Ravenna basketball after it goes out of bounds. So Ravenna leads 19-10 with 5:58 to go in the second quarter. Ravenna with the basketball, Sklenar with it, dribble drive on the right side of the hoop, gets fouled, and there will be no shot, I don't think, on the foul call. Foul goes on Taryn Arthbunot. So it'll be an inbound underneath their own bucket for the Blue Jays rather, and it's an inbound pass right into the hands of Sklenar. And she gets the right-handed layup to fall. It's now a double-digit lead, 21-10, Ravenna over SEM. O'Neill with it, top of the key, spins around in traffic. It's going to be a push and a foul called on Ravenna. Sklenar tried to draw the charge for Ravenna, but they're going to call a foul prior to Sklenar falling down. And so O'Neill will now go to the line to shoot 2 shots for Sumner Eddyville Miller. First one's good. 5:35 to go, second quarter. 21-11. Ravenna still leads by 10. Plenty of basketball left as O'Neal hits the second free throw. It's 21-12. So Fidelki now crosses the timeline, throws it up top to Hurt on the right side. She'll pick up her dribble, now give it back to Fidelki. 3-ball, Kennedy Hurt in the near corner, just off back iron. And the offensive rebound goes to Ravenna. Kicks it out Fidelki to Kennedy Hurt, right wing. Entry pass down low. Coulter on the doorstep, throws up a wild shot. It was deflected and taken away by SEM. Back the other way we go. Arthbunot working to across the timeline. We'll have a charge called on Taryn Arthbunot as Kennedy Hurt put her body on the line down in the paint. And it's going to be a charge called on Taryn Arthbunot. It is the team's 6th foul here in the first half. So the next one will put Ravenna in the bonus. Blue Jays lead 21-12. 4:59 to go, second quarter. Kennedy Hurt, top of the key, working on Rhodey. Floater in the lane, off the glass. Nice shot by Kennedy Hurt. And it's 23-12. Ravenna with the 11-point advantage. So here come the Mustangs trying to answer off the pick and roll. Pass is going to be taken away by Fidelki. Up the floor, Kennedy Hurt. It's a one-on-one break. Nice step by Kennedy Hurt. And there's going to be a traveling violation called on Kennedy Hurt as she sort of lost her balance there. She tried to make a little right to left step in transition to the hoop. You see that move in the NBA quite a bit, but Kennedy Hurt gets whistled for the travel here at the district quarterfinal game. So 4:34 to go, second quarter. SEM trails by 11. They have the basketball. Mike O'Neal with it near the logo, picks up her dribble. Now gets it taken away from her. It's deflected, taken away by Sklenar. Back in transition we go. Tori Sklenar finds Fidelki, throws up a layup, no good. She may have gotten fouled, no whistle. And number 44, SEM, Kaylee Jackson gets the defensive rebound. Back the other way we go in transition. Here comes the Mustangs. And shot's going to be deflected out of bounds. It'll stay on this end of the floor with SEM, however, as number 22, Jacelyn Hughes' shot was deflected from behind by number 5, Sarah McEwen. SEM fans wanted a foul there. I don't know if you can hear them behind me. They're not too happy with how this game's been officiated so far. In the lane, kicks it out. Ryder, right side. Back to Hughes. 3-ball on the way. No good. Jackson with the offensive rebound. Working on McEwen. Now we'll back it out. Finds Mike O'Neal. 3-ball near corner. Off back iron. Another offensive rebound for SEM, but now it's taken away by Sklenar. Saved in bounds by Ravenna, and somehow the Blue Jays get the basketball. Kennedy Hurt will slowly walk it across the timeline, working left to right from my vantage point. Kennedy Hurt, nobody there to meet the ball, and she throws it right into the hands of Micah O'Neal, the defender for Sumner, Eddyville, and Miller. So here comes O'Neal, right side Arthbunot, thought about taking the trifecta, decides to dribble, drive off the glass, just short. Offensive rebound, Jackson put back too short again, and the rebound goes to Sarah McEwen for Ravenna. 3:08 to play, second quarter, 23-12. The Blue Jays out in front of the Mustangs. Right side, this is going to be Kennedy Hurt now with it, trying to direct the offense. Now back to Hurt. Dribble drive, gets it poking away from her, from behind by Caitlin Ryder. Ryder gets trapped right in front of us. Falls down to the hardwood rather, and it's taken away by Ravenna. Man, letting them play up the floor. Sklenar in the lane, right-handed layup, falls, and it's 25-12. Ravenna with the lead. A little bit of out-of-control basketball for both sides. A lot of turnovers here in the D1 quarterfinal game. Appreciate you guys listening. Let's go ahead and take a 30-second breather. We'll be right back from Pinnacle Bank Arena on 93.7 The Ticket.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career? Or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We are back here, Pinnacle Bank Arena. Nick Sainert with you. Happy Wednesday morning. Happy state tournament day as well. D1 quarterfinal action. Number 1 seed Ravenna leads number 8 seed SEM 25-12 with 2:36 to go in the first quarter of action. Arthbunot on the left block, gets her own miss, puts up another opportunity. Great shot. Great play there by Taryn Arthbunot as she gets SEM within 11. Now the other way we go. Cassidy Hurt throws it to Kennedy Hurt. Going to be corralled in the backcourt there by Kelly Hurta. Now to Kennedy Hurt, right side, back to Hurta at the top of the key. It'll be a 3-2 zone to try to defend that perimeter shooting for Ravenna. Throws up the shot by McEwen. Rebound going to be tipped, saved saved from going out of bounds. Goes back to Ravenna, but now the pass is taken away by SEM. And now Arthbunot is fouled hard by Tori Sklenar. That'll be Sklenar's first personal foul. So SEM gets the basketball. So that's going to be the 9th team foul against Ravenna. Arthbunot will now go to the line to shoot 1-1. She'll spin the basketball back, dribble twice with the right hand, spin it in her hands, take a breath, and now she'll fire. First free throw on the way, rattles home. It's back to just a 10-point Ravenna lead. Number 3, Morgan Fidelki checks back in for Ravenna as I believe it was, number 1, Aspen Wick takes a seat. Arthbunot's second free throw on the back end of a 1-on-1 also falls. It's a 9-point Ravenna lead, back to single digits as here come the Blue Jays. Morgan Fidelki will bring it across the timeline, right side Herta with it. Now back to Fidelki on the S of the Huskers logo at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Sklenar in the near corner to Herta. Now Fidelki working around the perimeter are the Blue Jays. Sklenar in the far corner gets her 3-point attempt block, and Arthbunot gets the miss. Arthbunot pushing the pace. It's a 2-on-3 break. Sumner Eddyville Miller does not have numbers. Now they'll back it out up top to O'Neal. She'll drive in the lane. Floater too short. Gets her own miss. Takes the contact from McEwen. No foul, but gets the layup to fall. It's 25-18. Ravenna with just a 7-point advantage. As Herta almost gets her pass taken away, but gets the loose ball back. Herta to now Cassidy Hurt. Back to Herta on the right wing, working on Kaylee Jackson, that is number 22, Jacelyn Hoos, of SEM. Sklenar, right side. It's a 25-18 ball game. We are under a minute to go in the second quarter, and we have a pass that goes out of bounds as Herta thought Fidelki was on the right side there, just threw it to absolutely nobody. Goes out of bounds. It'll be SEM basketball. So SEM has a chance here to narrow the gap before we hit the half. 54 seconds and counting to go. O'Neal will cross the timeline. She denies the screen right from her teammate. O'Neal in the lane, gets it poked away. It'll go out of bounds directly in front of us. They're going to say it went off of SEM. So we got AD playing hero. They got to get the basketball here. There we go. We have an injured AD after he bent over. He's getting old up there in age. It was just his birthday a couple weeks ago. 43 seconds to go. Second quarter. Fidelki left side. Now Sklenar, top of the key, drives right side, kicks it out. Aspen Wick, cross-court pass all the way to the other side. Hurt now in on the doorstep. Great find by Kennedy Hurt. Finds Aspen Wick right on that right side block across the other side of the paint and gets the layup to fall. It's a 27-18 ball game, 21 to go in the first half. Arthbunot in the lane, throws up the right-handed layup, too strong. Rebound will go to McEwen. 12 seconds to play for Ravenna. Basketball goes to the side of the floor with the Blue Jays. Hurt, 5 seconds to go, throws up the three, way too strong. Offensive rebound, layup, good. And there's the horn. And at the half, Ravenna, the 1 seed, playing like it. They lead 29-18 over Sumner, Eddyville, and Miller at the break, who is the 8 seed. We'll go ahead and take a timeout. We'll be back in a couple minutes with the halftime show from Pinnacle Bank Arena right here on 93.7 The Ticket.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
You can search online for hours to find the best electricians in Lincoln and the surrounding area, but I'll save you time. High Electric has been serving their customers for 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They're experts in everything electrical, from remodeling to new additions, hot tub installations, electric vehicle chargers or EV chargers, lighting, ceiling fans, and more. High Electric takes jobs from Beatrice to Omaha and all towns, big or small, in between. Call them today at 402-466-6606 or learn more at highelectric.com.
Hey, Joe, check out my new ride. Pretty awesome, huh?
Whoa, that's a sweet convertible. You didn't, win this on a game show, right?
Nope, this is all me and my pals at Members Own Credit Union.
Oh, yeah, they're the people with the great auto loan rates.
And right now, everyone who transfers or gets a new auto loan has the chance to win a $1,000 gas gift card, too.
Well, you know what this means.
Road trip. Fuel your adventure with an auto loan from Members Own. Restrictions apply. Go to membersowncu.org for details.
Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basement? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in Southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or Northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting wefixbasements.com or call 402-804-1024. F Foundation Repair. We fix basements.
What does continuing education mean to you? At Southeast Community College, it means helping you advance. Whether that's a certification to help your current career or learning an entirely new career in healthcare, trades and industry, or computers and technology, SCC can help you take the next step. Financial assistance is available too. Learn more about our continuing ed classes at southeast.edu/continuing education. SCC, your path to personal and professional development.
High school basketball fans, take a trip over to the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame while you're in town for state hoops. Admission is free, and it's a great way to learn about some of the greatest athletes and teams to come out of the state, from recently to over 100 years ago in all sports. Learn more about names like Gale Sayers, Johnny Rogers, Bob Gibson, Tom Osborne, and more. Open Wednesday through Friday from 1 to 4 p.m. It's the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame, just north of Haymarket Park at 500 Charleston Street.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
At Union Bank, people don't have your money. Your money has people. First home people, investment people, people who answer the phone and your chats, dream car people, dream retirement people, driving your dream car in your dream retirement people, small business people, credit card people, and all the other people you need. At Union Bank, our people help you do more than you dreamed possible. So stop in and say hello. We can't wait to see you. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
At Mosaic, we build a caring company for the people we serve in our workforce. You can be a part of it. Mosaic supports people with intellectual and developmental disabilities and other diverse needs to choose where they live, with whom they live, and how they spend their days. That is empowering. Do you know someone who could use that type of support? You could become a shared living provider and work from home, or help support people to be active in the community. To learn more, visit mosaicinfo.org. That's mosaicinfo.org.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nick Sander back with you from Pinnacle Bank Arena. It's the D-1 quarterfinal game between Ravenna and SEM. We have about 7 minutes or so until we get rolling here in the second half as well. Update from Devaney here in the third, or at the start of the third quarter. North Bend leads UTAN 28-17 in C1 action on the girls' side of things. Once again, just to kind of give you guys an update of what we're going to have on the ticket today, just so you can plan accordingly. After this game, we'll have Hastings, St. Cecilia going up against Elmwood Murdoch. Then we'll have at 1:30 Millard South against Lincoln Southwest. That's going to be a good one. Millard South has 3 Division I recruits on their team. Lincoln Southwest, obviously one of the capital city teams. I'd expect a pretty good showing for that one. That one's going to be a really enjoyable environment to be a part of. As Lincoln Southwest and Kennedy Williams and Anaya Seymour and those players for the Silverhawks get their state championship run, I should say, going today at 1:30. Then at 3:15, it's Bell West and Bell East. At 6 p.m., number 2 seed Millard North going up against Lincoln North Star. And at 7:45, the nightcap on day 1 here at PBA, the 3 seed Dominique Kelly's squad, the Lincoln High Lynx, going up against the Millard West Wildcats. So should be a good couple of games today. We'll come back and do it all again tomorrow. So it's going to be an exciting couple of days here in the girls' state tournament. Then next Wednesday we'll have boys action starting out Wednesday at 9 a.m. once again. Let's go ahead and send it back to Rico. Rico's got some things to say. Go ahead, Rico.
Hey, so I am back here in the studio, and I was asked by our very own Derek Pearson. Actually, no, I was given this honor to shout out Daryl, who is a loyal listener, because today is his birthday.
Oh, Daryl.
So happy birthday to Daryl, who has been a PE teacher for 30 years in LPS, a strong advocate for children and physical fitness. He's a longtime ticket listener and absolutely loves everything we're doing here at the station. So Daryl, hopefully you're listening. If Daryl isn't listening, hopefully his son who sent this to us is listening. Daryl, happy birthday, man. Thank you for being such an amazing teacher. 30 years working with
awesome.
children, PE. Stop by the station, man. We got a great care package for you from Beatrice Bakery.
Awesome. Nice job. Happy birthday, Daryl. Appreciate you listening and appreciate your support. Okay, this is stepping away from the high school landscape really quickly. So an NFL reporter, I don't want to mispronounce his name, Ari Mirov, just released this tweet just a couple minutes ago and said an arrest warrant has been issued for Georgia defensive tackle and potential number 1 pick Jalen Carter for reckless driving and racing. It stems from the January 15th crash that took the life of a teammate and a staff member at the University of Georgia football program. Now, here's the kicker and what's interesting. Jalen Carter is scheduled to speak at the NFL Combine at 9:30 today. So it's really fascinating. When you look at all this, it talks about how in the statement that an arrest warrant once again been made for potential number 1 overall pick Jalen Carter from the University of Georgia. He mentions that the vehicle was traveling at a rate of 104 miles per hour, driving in opposite lanes of traffic, and that his BAC was 0.197 at the time of the crash. So just a really, really sad day for those families of the lives that got taken away from us. Once again, that one Georgia football player and the staffer as well. But once again, news of the day so far in the college football world, potential number 1 pick Jalen Carter from the University of Georgia has been issued. There's been a warrant issued for his arrest. So crazy world we live in. Let's go ahead and take a couple more minute timeout here, Rico. When we come back in a couple minutes, we'll have the second half action from the D-1 quarterfinal between Ravenna and SEM. The Blue Jays lead SEM at the half, 29-18, right here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Show me a team that fields a strong lineup season after season and you'll dominate. That's the way it's been at Platte Valley Equipment for decades. Whatever your task, their John Deere lineup of equipment handles it with ease. From riding mowers, compact tractor packages to farm equipment, they can't be beat. That goes for the low monthly payments too. Visit PlatteValleyEquipment.com today. Proud sponsor of the 2023 NSAA Boys and Girls High School State Basketball Tournament.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
You can search online for hours to find the best electricians in Lincoln and the surrounding area, but I'll save you time. High Electric has been serving their customers for 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They're experts in everything electrical, from remodeling to new additions, hot tub installations, electric vehicle chargers or EV chargers, lighting, ceiling fans, and more. High Electric takes jobs from Beatrice to Omaha and all towns, big or small, in between. Call them today at 402-466-6606 or learn more at highelectric.com.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career, or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Hey, Joe, check out my new ride. Pretty awesome, huh?
Whoa, that's a sweet convertible. You didn't, win this on a game show, right?
Nope, this is all me and my pals at Members Own Credit Union.
Oh, yeah, they're the people with the great auto loan rates.
And right now, everyone who transfers or gets a new auto loan has the chance to win a $1,000 gas gift card, too.
Well, you know what this means.
Road trip! Fuel your adventure with an auto loan from Members Own. Restrictions apply. Go to membersowncu.org for details.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It is time to start the second half of action here in the D1 girls quarterfinal game. The 1 seed Ravenna leads the 8 seed SEM 29-18 as we begin things here in quarter number 3. Over at Devaney, UTAN making some sort of a comeback. They now just trail North Bend 31-25. North Bend, the defending state champion in C1 action. All right, so it'll be Ravenna Blue Jay basketball to begin things here in stanza number 3. Put 8 minutes on that game clock, and we're ready to roll as the Blue Jays will inbound it directly in front of us. Aspen Wick gets the inbound to Fidelki on the right side. Now Hurt right in front of Ravenna's bench. Official standing in my way. Now here we go. Sklenar in the lane, throws it out. Hurt left side, finds Claire Coulter on the right block. And she gets the layup to fall, 31-18. It's a 13-point Ravenna lead. It's the only problem about sitting courtside to do a game. Sometimes the officials they make a better door than a window. Here we go as SEM misses the first shot. It's just off the mark, and defensive rebound goes to Sklenar. Here we go with Ravenna. Crosses over, does Hurt. She lost it for a moment. Now throws it out top to Wick. Right side, Sklenar. Driving right side. Has a wide open lane to the hoop. Nice move by Tori Sklenar. It's a 33-18 game. Ravenna starting to slowly pull away as it's a 15-point advantage for the Blue Jays, and they are on the way to the hoop in transition. Dump off Fidelki to Hurt. Gets the right-handed layup to go. And it's a 17-point lead for Ravenna. 35-18 is the score, and we have a Sumner, Eddyville, and Miller timeout. We'll go ahead and take one as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to the D1 Girls Quarterfinal right here on The Ticket.
What does continuing education mean to you? At Southeast Community College, it means helping you advance. Whether that's a certification to help your current career or learning an entirely new career in healthcare, trades and industry, or computers and technology, SCC can help you take the next step. Financial assistance is available too. Learn more about our continuing ed classes at southeast.edu/continuing education. SCC, your path to personal and professional development.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Back here at Pinnacle Bank Arena, Nick Sainert, Ravenna, and Sumner, Eddyville, and Miller going at it. 35-18, the Blue Jays of Ravenna lead here in the D1 quarterfinal. As O'Neill's pass is taken away by Kennedy Hurt in transition, a 2-on-1 dump off to Sklenar, and nice deflection there by Jacelyn Hoos for SEM to deflect it out of bounds. It'll stay on this end of the floor with Ravenna. So Ravenna to inbound. They throw it in the near corner. This is Fidelki. Drives in the lane. Gets bumped. Out of bounds. It'll stay with the Blue Jays. We'll just kind of do it all over again. It looked like Fidelki may have gotten bumped quite aggressively there as inbound pass. Sklenar gets her layup blocked. Offensive rebound, Coulter. Now Sklenar, 3-ball on the way. Too strong. Offensive rebound, Coulter once again. Her layup will not go. Another opportunity for the Ravenna Blue Jays as Hurt gets it, throws it out top. Sklenar connects on the 3, and it's a 20-point Ravenna lead. 38-18, 6:20 to go, third quarter. Arthbunat with it, right side. Throws it in the lane, right-hand layup, no good. Offensive rebound. Working down low is number 12, Jenna Claflin, and she is fouled. I believe they'll call it on the floor. Yeah, so it'll be an inbound from underneath the SEM basket, who are now shooting to our right. SEM to inbound. They get it into O'Neal right on the doorstep. Great find by Allie Rohde for that on that inbound pass. Found O'Neal right on the right side block and got the layup to fall. Hurt now left side with Ravenna leading by 18, 38-20. Sklenar finds a cutting Aspen Wick off the glass, too short. And we get another try for Ravenna as Fidelki goes up strong and is fouled. And Morgan Fidelki will go to the line to shoot 2 shots. So Fidelki at the line to shoot 2. First one on the way, rattles out. .546 to play, third quarter. Fidelki at the line to shoot 1 more. Second one on the way, rattles off to the right as well, and Arthbunat gets the defensive rebound for SEM. She'll cross the timeline, working left to right, gets picked up by Sklenar, crosses over. Cross-court pass goes through the legs of number 22, Jacelyn Hughes, and it will go to Ravenna. So, man, it's just that defensive intensity by Ravenna causing fits for SEM here early on, or now in the third quarter as well, all game. That extended defensive pressure as Sklenar, cross-court pass, Hurt, wide open 3, left wing, no good, too strong, and the defensive rebound tracked down by Micah O'Neal. In the near corner, she's trapped. O'Neal somehow splits off the 2 defenders, crosses the timeline, pushing the pace, lost the basketball for a moment, kicks it out. Hoos, shot fake, dribble, drive, no good on the shot, and the rebound grabbed by Sarah McEwen of Ravenna. 5:03 to go, third quarter, 38-20. The Ravenna Blue Jays over the Mustangs of Sumner, Eddyville, Miller. Fidelki with it, top of the key. She'll now back it out. She's standing on the U of the Huskers logo. Pass almost taken away by Hughes, but corralled by Fidelki in the lane. Morgan Fidelki, that should be a double dribble. It is, as Morgan Fidelki gets whistled for the double dribble. Gets an explanation from the ref as well, and it will be SEM basketball with 4:44 to go in the third quarter, down by 18, 38-20. So here comes Allie Rohde, across the timeline, gets picked up by Sklenar right at the timeline, somehow passes out of it. O'Neal in the lane, throws up a contested shot, no good. Arthbunat right there to clean up the miss and throws it off the glass, and it falls. 4:28 to go, third quarter, 38-22. Ravenna out in front by 16 over SEM. Kennedy Hurt, left side to Aspen Wick at the top of the key. She'll hand it off to Sklenar. Hurt in the lane, gets her layup blocked and taken away from her by number 40, Kaylee Jackson. But then guess what? Hurt right there to take it away from Jackson. Floater in the lane by Ravenna, no good. Offensive rebound, kicks it out. McEwen, 3-ball, just off to the left. And the rebound will be tipped out of bounds. Last touch by SEM and Mike O'Neal. So it'll stay with the Ravenna Blue Jays. Here, 3:57 to go, quarter number 3. 16-point ball game, 38-22. Inbound pass to McEwen, now left side. Sklenar, Hurt, doorstep. Nice find by Hurt to Aspen Wick. Gets the right-handed layup to fall. It's 40-22. Taryn Arthbunat, left side, 3-ball. Allie Rhodes, got it! Much needed 3-ball there for SEM. They now just trail by 15, 40-25. Aspenwick with it left side. Now Sklenar. Down low entry pass almost taken away by Kaylee Jackson. Last touch by the Blue Jays. So Mustang basketball as number 20, Cassidy Hurt, will check in for Aspenwick. 5 out there right now for Coach Noah Molesby and his Ravenna Blue Jays. Tori Sklenar, Kennedy Hurt, Cassidy Hurt, Morgan Fidelke, and Sarah McEwen. Now Rhodey will try another 3, too strong. Offensive rebound, Arthbunot storms in there, skies high, and draws a foul on the following layup. And so now she'll go to the line to shoot 2 shots as Taryn Arthbunot been able to get to the line at a pretty decent clip, but unfortunately just not been able to convert many of them as SEM trails 40-25. Arthbunot throws up the first free throw, got it. It's 40-26 now. Ravenna leads by 14. Taryn Arthbunot, just a freshman. 5'8", averages 13 points per game. Second free throw, no good. And O'Neal gets the offensive rebound, but then Sarah McEwen will force a jump ball, and it will stay with the SEM Mustangs. So inbound, underneath thrown bucket for SEM. Rhodey looking for help, finds it in the far corner. 3-ball on the way, too short. Offensive rebound for SEM. Put back by number 12. Jenna Claflin falls, and it's a 12-point Ravenna lead. So here's Kennedy Hurt with it. Throws it up top to Fidelke. Back to Hurt, left side. Hands it off to Sklenar. Dribbles the top of the key. Cassidy Hurt down low on the block. It goes through the hands of number 11, Claire Coulter, and it will be SEM basketball after the Ravenna timeout. 2:44 to go in the third quarter. Let's go ahead and take a 30-second timeout, and let's have another 10 seconds on top of that for station identification. You're listening to the D1 quarterfinal from Pinnacle Bank Arena on 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basement? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting WeFixBasements.com or call 402-804-1024. F Foundation Repair. We fix basements.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nick Sander back with you from Pinnacle Bank Arena. It's 40-28. Ravenna with just a 12-point lead, and I say just a 12-point lead because it was a 20-point ball game at one point. And we have a foul called on Sklenar as Allie Rhodey was trying to cross the timeline, got bumped on the hip. So the Mustangs inbound, they get it to O'Neal near the half-court line. O'Neal with it, top of the key, picks up her dribble, finds Arthbunot, left side dribble, drive, throws up a left-handed shot, no good, and it will go out of bounds. Arthbunot fell hard on that right hip of hers, and she comes up just a little gimpy, but looks to be okay. 2:23 to play, third quarter. 40-28, Ravenna with the basketball and the lead. So Hurt now left side Fidelke, back to Hurt, top of the key. Now right side Cassidy Hurt with it, throws it to Kennedy Hurt. Working on Ryder. Hurt in the lane. Kicks it out. Sklenar pulls up. Mid-range jumper. Too strong. Offensive rebound. Fidelke. And she gets whacked. She gets whacked hard from over the shoulder by Jenna Claflin. And so it will be a foul on the floor. It will be an inbound pass for Ravenna. Aspenwick back into the game for Ravenna. Inbound pass, throws it back. Hurt 3-ball, too strong. Rebound goes to Taryn Arthbinot, and she'll try to push the pace. Going up the floor near side. Arthbinot into the lane. O'Neal wanted to try the floater, decides to do the left-handed layup instead, misses it, and the rebound goes to McEwen of Ravenna. Up the floor, here comes Sklenar. 1-on-2 break. Sklenar in the lane gets fouled by, I believe it was Caitlin Ryder is who they're going to get for the foul here. And Tori Sklenar will go to the line to shoot 2 shots. Update from the C1 girls game over at Bob Devaney. North Bend, the defending champion, leads 8-seed UTAN 35-31 in the fourth quarter. So UTAN trying to provide the upset. The Emmanuel sisters, obviously, for North Bend, and really impressive. Got to watch them last year in their route to the state title. As Sklenar back here at PBA hits both free throws to make it a 42-28 ball game. Jacelyn Hoos loses the basketball. Ravenna takes it away up the floor. Sklenar in the lane. A left-handed layup rattles out. Defensive rebound goes to O'Neal for SEM, and she is fouled by, I believe they're going to get Tori Sklenar for the personal foul. .125 to go, quarter number 3 between Ravenna and SEM. We have a substitution here as number 10, Kelly Herta, checks in for Sklenar. So 123 and counting between SEM and Ravenna. O'Neal will cross the timeline, gets picked up by Herta, gets a screen right, cross-court pass in the far corner. This is Ryder with it, almost lost the basketball, kicks it out to Rhodey, back to Ryder. Thought about trying the 3, decides to try to drive baseline, instead gets knocked down, and we'll have an out-of-bounds call rather than a foul. So they're going to say that Caitlin Ryder had her left foot on the baseline, forces the turnover to the Blue Jays, and Ravenna will get it back. As Fidelki comes down right side. Now Herta right in front of the Ravenna bench. Kennedy Hurt down low on the block. Aspen Wick to McEwen in the paint. Floater, no good. Offensive rebound, Fidelki. Tie up, and we'll have a jump ball. It'll stay with the Ravenna Blue Jays. Ravenna, the 1 seed, 24-2 on the year. They actually started the season 0-1 and then just lost a couple weeks ago by 10 to Centura. But in the middle of those 2 games, they had a 23-game winning streak. As layup is too short for SEM, and Ravenna gets the defensive rebound as Fidelki will bring it across the timeline. Ravenna with a 14-point advantage, 18 seconds on the game clock. Kennedy Hurt with it, about 40 feet away from the bucket. Kennedy Hurt right side, top of the key, Aspen Wick, left side, Herta. 6 seconds on the clock. Hurt in the lane, left-handed hook shot, no good. And the rebound will be tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Ravenna Blue Jays on this end of the floor. And Coach Noah Molesby will bring in Sklenar, who I would expect that the ball is going to find here with 2 seconds to go, Tori Sklenar. So inbound underneath their own bucket. Looking for help. They'll inbound it up top. McEwen, 3-ball at the horn, too short. And there's the buzzer at the end of the third quarter. It's a 14-point ball game. Ravenna leads the 8 seed, SEM, 42-28 from Pinnacle Bank Arena. Nick Sainert joining you. We'll be right back to start the fourth quarter of play right after this on 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basement? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting WeFixBasements.com or call 402-804-1024. F Foundation Repair. We fix basements. The Coach's Pep Talk. Done well, it creates stronger team unity, improves motivation and attitude,
So when Platte Valley Equipment says we're here to help you succeed, you'll have their 100% support to help you handle any task with their John Deere equipment that gets the job done every time. And with low monthly payments, well, that should be some serious motivation to visit PlatteValleyEquipment.com. Proud sponsor of the 2023 NSAA Boys and Girls High School State Basketball Tournament.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nick Sander back with you. Start of quarter number 4 here in the Class D1 quarterfinal, the first of 48 games that we'll have here on the ticket over the course of the next 2 weeks, the next 8 days of state tournament action. Ball will go out of bounds, last touch by Ravenna, so it'll stay with SEM. Allie Rohde will be the inbounder. They'll run somewhat of a box set here as they get the inbound to Claflin. Down low, cross-court pass. Ryder, 3-ball on the way. It falls through the net, but it is no good as she stepped on the sideline right in front. Obviously in that corner, things get a little tight, so she stepped on the line, and it'll be out of bounds. Going to Ravenna. 42-28 the score. Kennedy Hurt with it right side. Now top of the key, Fidelki. Fidelki kicks out Hurt. 3-ball on the way. No good. Defensive rebound by number 12, Jenna Claflin and SEM. Claflin, right side now. Arthbunat drives baseline in the lane. Too strong on the floater. It'll go out of bounds. Last touch by the Blue Jays of Ravenna, so it'll stay with SEM. $7:15 to go, fourth quarter. Ravenna leads by 14, 42-28 over SEM. Arthbunat now to Rohde in the lane. O'Neal right side. She is fouled. May have been grabbed on the waist just a little bit too much. And so she'll go to the line to shoot 2 shots for SEM with 7:09 to play in the fourth. Foul goes on the Blue Jays. 7:09 to play. They're going to say it was on the floor, however, so I was wrong as they looking for an inbounder. Find it up top to Arthbunat. She'll slow things down, take a screen right. Now in the lane, Arthbunat gets the ball stuck in between the rim and the backboard, so that will be a jump ball. And unfortunately for SEM, that will be Blue Jay basketball. $7:02 to go, fourth quarter, 42-28. Ravenna over SEM. Sklenar, cross-court pass, Hurt. Still looking, Wick with it far corner rather. She'll throw it up top. Hurt to Sklenar on the left side. Blue Jays working it around the perimeter. Now Sklenar, 3-ball left wing. Bounces around a couple times, offensive board. And the follow-up attempt by number 11, Claire Coulter, is no good. Here come the Mustangs. Back the other way we go. SEM in the lane. Throws up a shot. No good by O'Neal, but it will stay with the Mustangs. 6:28 to go. Fourth quarter. 42-28 the score. Ravenna over SEM. Rohde to inbound. They throw it up top. Ryder to Arthbunat. Now O'Neal in the middle. Throws up a left-handed shot. Good from the left side of the hoop. 42-30. Still plenty of time for SEM to get back into this game. They just trail by 12. Kennedy Hurt with it left side. Now in the near corner, 3-ball. Too strong by number 3, Morgan Fidelki. And the defensive rebound to Taryn Arthbunat. She'll cross the timeline, being guarded by Sklenar the entire way. They got to get this out of the corner of the half court. Now O'Neal in the fingernail of the paint. Throws it down low. It's going to be out of bounds. It'll stay with SEM. So a little bit of a discombobulated possession there offensively for SEM. They had a couple passes deflected. They got trapped in the corner, somehow got out of it, threw it down low. Lucky enough for them, it was tipped out of bounds. Last touch by the Blue Jays. So Rohde looking to inbound. They throw it into O'Neal, right side of the hoop. Dribbles into the middle of the lane, kicks out, 3-ball on the way. Got it! Allie Rohde trims the Ravenna lead to 9, 42-33 with 5:34 to go in the fourth quarter. So things getting just a little interesting here between the 1 seed and the 8 seed as Hurt has it left side. Now Fidelki back to Hurt, left wing. 3-2 zone still for the Mustangs. Back to Fidelki. She dribbles a couple times, kicks it out. Hurt. She dribbles left side, gets cut off there by 2 Mustang defenders. Now Fidelki back to Hurt. They're just playing back and forth, playing monkey in the middle with the Mustang defender. Cross-court pass, Aspen Wick down low on the block. McEwen layup, no good. Deep Arthbunot, and she splits the defenders, falls on the ground, throws it to Rhodey, finds Claflin, and the Mustangs somehow come out of that possession alive. Now Ryder with it, near corner, dribbles left side. Now at the top of the key, hands it off to Arthbunot in traffic. Arthbunot throws up a shot, no good. Rebound goes to Sklenar of Ravenna. 4:44 to go, fourth quarter, 42-33. Ravenna with a 9-point lead. Sklenar now to Aspen Wick in the near corner. Wick tries to drive baseline, uses her dribble, gets trapped immediately, and we have a timeout called by Noah Malsby and the Ravenna Blue Jays. Let's go ahead and take one as well. We'll be right back on 93.7 The Ticket.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career? Or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Just a reminder, after our game today, we will have the next game at PBA at 10:45 a.m. between McCool Junction, and Humphrey St. Francis. Carter Longi on the call for that one. I'll take a break until 6 p.m. tonight when I have some Class A action going on. But here, Ravenna SEM. Inbound pass. Sklenar right on the doorstep of the hoop, gets fouled. And she'll go to the line to shoot 2 shots. .429 to go, fourth quarter, 42-33 the score between Ravenna and SEM. Sklenar, first free throw on the way, too short, off front iron. Second free throw on the way, Sklenar connects. It's in a 10-point game once again. So Jacelyn Hoos dribbling up the floor, right side Ryder, now back to Hoos, top of the key. Thought about trying the 33-footer, but decided not to. Ryder keeps that pivot foot. Nice job there by Ryder to not to travel. Now Ryder right side takes a screen. That's going to be a travel. I spoke too soon. I may have jinxed her as she kept the pivot foot the first time and then did not keep the pivot foot the second time, and she ended up traveling. Turnover for SEM. Ravenna basketball. So Taryn Arthbunot and number 40, Kaylee Jackson, will check back into the game. 4:11 to play. Fourth quarter, Ravenna leads by 10, 43-33. Fidelki to Sklenar, right side. Now Fidelki, left side Hurt. Guarded by Hoos. Now back to Fidelki, staying on the H of the Huskers logo. Hurt. Now Aspen Wick on the left elbow. Gives it back to Hurt, left side. Gets it taken away from her by Hoos up the floor to Arthbunot, running in transition, getting tracked down by Sklenar. In the lane, gets the layup to fall. It's an 8-point ball game. 43-35. Ravenna leads by 8. 3:35 to go. Remember, in D1, there is no shot clock. Shot clock is only in Class A this year. And so if Ravenna honestly wanted to, they could milk the rest of this 3 minutes, which I really hope not for all of our viewers' sake. Sklenar gets fouled by Jacelyn Hoos. So here's what's interesting. So SEM, as going forward here, as time dwindles away, they only have 5 team fouls. So they still have 2 fouls to give before Ravenna goes into the bonus. They inbound it now to Hunt, does Ravenna. They have the basketball standing on the U of the Huskers logo at midcourt. Hurt, left side to Wick, now to Sklenar. Back to Hurt, left side. Aspenwick trying to give her a screen. Instead, they'll give it to Fidelki directly in front of us, sitting courtside here at PBA. Sklenar, right side, the leading scorer, averaging 18 points per game, gets fouled by SEM. And so it'll be another sideline inbound here for the Ravenna Blue Jays. 2:58 to play. That was the 6th team foul on SEM. So next one will put Ravenna in the bonus. Inbound it to Fidelki. Guarded by Arthbinot. Now Sklenar. Lost it. Now got it back. Fidelki gets it poked away from her, but is fouled as well by Caitlin Ryder. So now going to the line. This could be a pretty extensive 2 minutes and 50 seconds of game time here, as that was the 7th team foul on SEM, or excuse me, on, yes, SEM. So Ravenna will be in the bonus the rest of the way. 2:50 on the clock. It's an 8-point ball game. Ravenna leads over SEM. Ravenna, the 1 seed, 24-2 this season. First free throw good by Morgan Fidelki. Fidelki's second free throw on the way. Got it. 10-point ball game. 45-35. The 1 seed Ravenna leads number 8 seed SEM, Sumner, Eddyville, and Miller. O'Neal pushing the pace, driving right side in the lane, and traffic puts up the floater, rattles out. Arthbinot with the follow-up, too strong in the layup. Jackson puts up her opportunity, no good. And finally, McEwen clears the glass for Ravenna. And so now McEwen will have to go to the line to shoot 1-1 after she is fouled down low. Ravenna will have an opportunity if both free throws can be hit to extend their lead to 12. Update from the Class C1 girls game over at Devaney. North Bend leads UTAN 48-41. First one, McEwen got it. Second one for McEwen on the way. Got it. 47-35. Nice job by Ravenna here with the hitting a couple big shots as O'Neal right side crosses over. Nice move. Kicks it out. Arthbinot, 3-ball. Way too strong. Sklenar clears the glass, but SEM gets it back. O'Neal with it. Top of the key. Dribble, drive, left-handed shot off the glass. What a shot by Micah O'Neal on the left side of the hoop. Looking to foul as Kaylee Jackson trying to foul McEwen. Instead, they'll get it to Sklenar directly in front of us. Now back to McEwen. 2:01 to play, 4th quarter. Arthbinot, now Sklenar off the glass, no good. And so Sklenar will go to the line to shoot 2 shots. Hope you guys can hear the guy behind me because, man, it's fun to be here in the atmosphere. 47-37. Ravenna leads SEM by 10. Going to the line to shoot 2. Or, 1-1 rather, would be Tori Sklenar. She connects on the first. Second one on the way is also good. $1:53 to play, 4th quarter. Arthbinot, right side of the glass, gets jumped up, and it'll be a jump ball. Stay with the SEM Mustangs. 1:48 to play, 4th quarter. This one looking a little bleak for SEM as Ravenna's been able to step up and hit a couple crucial free throws. O'Neal has it right side, down low on the block. Hoos may have gotten away with a travel, kicks it out, 3-ball on the way, too short, and the glass is cleared by Ravenna, but now SEM gets it back, down low, entry pass to Arthbinot, corralled, dribbles out, right side, Hoos, 3-ball, too short, and Arthbinot gets the miss, put back, no good, and McEwen clears the glass for Ravenna. So now Kennedy Hurt in the far corner is going to be fouled with 1:20 to go in the fourth quarter. 49-37 the score. Ravenna leads by 12 over SEM. They won't even put anybody, Ravenna that is, down to try to secure any sort of rebound. They'll just put all the other 4 players in the backcourt. First free throw on the way. Good by Kennedy Hurt. 5'8" senior guard. Averages double figures at 11 points per game. Hurt's second free throw on the way, off back iron. 50-37. It's a 13-point ball game. O'Neal trying to push the pace. Finds Arthbunat. Didn't even try the look at the three. Had a wide open look if she wanted to take it. Now Hoos to Arthbunat. Kicks it out. Jackson, 3 ball, near corner, just off to the left. And the defensive rebound corralled by Kennedy Hurt. Fidelki up the floor. McEwen, left side. She'll slow things up at the perimeter. Now Fidelki to Hurt. Top of the key. Back to Fidelki. She's immediately fouled by Allie Rhodes with 48.7 seconds to go. First one by Fidelki is good, 51-37. Second one on the way, just short, 51-37 the score, 46 seconds to go as O'Neal crosses the timeline. Now Jacelyn Hoos, Allie Rhodes, in the left corner, back to Hoos, finds Arthbunat. She'll try the contested 3 just off to the right, and it will bounce out of bounds. Ravenna Blue Jay basketball. So 33 seconds to go, fourth quarter. Reserves are starting to come in for both sides. I'll try to get all these names here. Let's go first for SEM. Number 20, Tessa Nichols. Number 5, Haley Boone. Number 32, Mary Day. Number 34, Corin Bryan. And number 2, Riley Schledowitz. All check in for SEM. In for the Ravenna Blue Jays. Number 20, Cassidy Hurt. Number 10, Kelly Hurta. Number 2, Breckenwick. Number 11, Claire Coulter. And number 12, Katie Jarzinka. As Wick has it now right side to Cassidy Hurt. 18 seconds to go. They don't even have to put up a shot if they don't want to, as Hurta has it. Top of the key, cross-court pass, Wick on the right side. So with this win today, as we have 7 seconds in the game, Ravenna will move on. We will see them once again on Friday, I believe. Or rather, we will not see them unless they make the state title game on Saturday, because they will play on Friday at, they'll play at 9 a.m. on Friday at the Devaney Center. So Ravenna improves to 25-2 on the year, 51-37. They beat Sumner Eddyville Miller here in the Class D1 girls quarterfinal game. Don't go anywhere. Coming up next, we will have more high school action with McCool Junction and Humphrey St. Francis slated to begin at approximately 10:45. We're on time for the most part. We might be a little bit behind schedule, so this one might start. This Humphrey St. Francis McCool Junction game may begin a little closer to 11 a.m., but that'll do it for me until 6 p.m. tonight. Up next will be Carter Longy on the call of Humphrey St. Francis and McCool Junction. So Nick Sainert for now saying so long from Pinnacle Bank Arena. Once again, the final score, the D1 quarterfinal. Ravenna beats SEM 51-37. Game 2 of our 48-game slate here at the state tournament over the course of the girls and boys games continue next right here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Lincoln and the surrounding area, but I'll save you time. High Electric has been serving their customers for 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They're experts in everything electrical, from remodeling to new additions, hot tub installations, electric vehicle chargers or EV chargers, lighting, ceiling fans, and more. High Electric takes jobs from Beatrice to Omaha and all towns, big or small, in between. Call them today at 402-466-6606 or learn more at highelectric.com.
Hey, Joe, check out my new ride. Pretty awesome, huh?
Whoa, that's a sweet convertible. You didn't win this on a game show, right?
Nope, this is all me and my pals at Members Own Credit Union.
Oh yeah, they're the people with the great auto loan rates.
And right now, everyone who transfers or gets a new auto loan has the chance to win a $1,000 gas gift card, too.
Well, you know what this means.
Road trip! Fuel your adventure with an auto loan from Members Own. Restrictions apply. Go to membersowncu.org for details.
Prashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors